Hello, everyone. The world is constantly moving, and every day brings unbelievable moments. Join me as we explore the most authentic images and stories captured by cameras from around the world in today's special compilation. Thank God for protection. It's not just an incident, but also a question of responsibility. Does it lie in the process or in the supervision? What do you think?
哇，那个房子都掉进去了。
It looks like she just used up a lifetime's worth of luck in that single moment. Thankfully, everything was brought under control in time. Perhaps the lesson about the braking system hasn't been fully taken seriously yet. On an icy highway in Russia, a small overtaking maneuver triggered an immediate domino effect. Fortunately, the driver remained safe. Oh no. Properly securing cargo and maintaining clear visibility are essential in tight spaces. Once again, a helmet proved its value by helping reduce the risk of injury during an accident. You've probably realized by now that staying alert and reacting quickly is key to staying safe in unexpected situations. Nature gave her a surprising gift. This kind of action should only be attempted by professionals. Comment 5 if you've ever experienced a similar situation. Hopefully, he'll be more careful next time. When working at height with heavy loads, stability is always the most critical factor. I think there's a chance he might end up sleeping on the balcony tonight. He's going to learn a hard lesson, and luckily, it's only property damage. They had a really rough day at work. In a church incident shared online, a pastor reportedly said it seemed like a demon pushed the tree aside and rode it down. Miraculously, no one was injured. Sometimes we may stumble, but that doesn't mean our personal goals have to stop. And this reminds us that in geologically sensitive areas, following safety guidelines is extremely important. The moment made me breathe a sigh of relief, knowing no one was injured. And it also serves as a reminder that maintaining a safe distance is always necessary. Intersections are where traffic from all directions comes together, so just a bit more attention can make a huge difference. In your opinion, what do you think is actually happening in this phenomenon? This situation shows why careful driving is always Even when the light is green, I always stay alert because emergency vehicles can appear unexpectedly. Situations like this always remind me that keeping a proper speed and staying focused while driving is the most important thing. Are you enjoying this video? A quick like really helps us keep creating more exciting content for you. Seeing situations like this really shows how closely young children need to be watched by adults. I'm truly relieved knowing that even though the cargo fell heavily, everyone stayed safe. Every time I watch moments like this, I'm reminded that staying aware of your surroundings is extremely important. After the holidays, properly cleaning up and sorting belongings is very important to avoid unexpected situations. You could say this is one of those rare crashing through the door moments that somehow still ended. It looks like this wild boar is running at full speed, as if it's actually in a real race. Not only grazing in the fields, today these guests even walked straight into a store, surprising everyone. It looks like this buffalo picked the wrong place for dinner. If it were you, would you dare welcome this unexpected guest? If you enjoy this kind of content, leave a 1 in the comments to help motivate us to bring you even more amazing moments. Nature can change everything in an instant, but it is human will and resilience that help us stand strong in the face of challenges. The clouds of dust rising from the landslide in Sichuan show that beneath a calm surface, significant geological movements may sometimes be taking place. When weather conditions become extreme, staying indoors is always a... It's clear the vehicle is having issues, but that smile still shows a very positive attitude. Even a temporary disruption like this can quickly throw traffic into chaos. In just a few seconds, the situation became intensely stressful, and it's a relief that the driver managed to escape the danger zone in time. Moments of luck like this are truly rare, and fortunately, the CCTV camera managed to capture it. In just a few seconds, the wind completely changed the scene on the rooftop, and thankfully everyone managed to get out of the danger zone in time. After what we've just seen, I just want to remind you that staying focused while driving is always the most important thing, especially avoiding phone use. In your opinion, who do you think is at fault in this situation? You can see it sometimes just one playful decision is enough to turn things completely unpredictable. When I look at this scenery, it honestly feels like I'm on another planet, but this is actually the wild and beautiful Iceland. A lightning strike that suddenly appeared during a storm in Valladolid turned a peaceful soccer field into a tense and dramatic moment. As you can see, simply paying attention to traffic signals can help us avoid a lot of risks. Illegal actions are clearly shown here. This idiot in a car didn't think about the Watching this, I realize how unexpectedly large waves in Ventura can appear, so keeping a safe distance is always necessary. Areas near rivers are often less predictable than we think, so maintaining balance is extremely important. Watching the ferry move through those rough waves really makes me feel the resilience behind sea journeys in Scotland. Seeing a rock slide happen right near a shopping area in Gatlinburg really shows how quickly nature can change everything. Fortunately, no one was affected. There are moments that remind us breaks should never be taken lightly. I'm not sure where this tire came from, but it's definitely not the kind of gift anyone would want. What do you think about the bride's father's reaction just now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Never be careless when working on a ladder. Always keep your balance and check the ladder carefully before use. During the flood in Sohar, it seems like there was still something they considered more important than safety. After that situation, I think both you and I can agree that quick reflexes are impressive, but safety should always come first. Make sure to also take time to relax and take care of yourself. Watching this scene, I think he himself never expected his phone would end up becoming a meal in such an unexpected way. If you were also impressed by this guy's clever handling of the situation, don't forget to subscribe to see more interesting moments like this. Among all the possible causes of traffic congestion, this one definitely falls into the most unexpected category. A very unique way of protecting a car, but it really makes you wonder, what is actually going on here? Just a strong gust of wind can be enough to destabilize even a... Look at that. Sikorsky S-64 Sky Crane is flying low over the water to scoop up water for firefighting, a mission that is both precise and truly impressive. This aircraft looks like it came straight out of a science fiction movie. Even when there's no need to rush, this snail is still moving forward in its own unique way. You see, the way this message is delivered feels so different, it immediately reminds us of the meaning behind this quiet, behind-the-scenes work. No matter how beautiful a winter scene may be, I think it's always important to stay aware of the road ahead while moving. I witnessed the entire scene, and his reaction was truly unbelievable. Just watch for fun, because situations like this are clearly not something anyone should try to imitate. A truck lost control after the gearbox failed and shifted into neutral, and the most important thing is that everyone remained safe. This CCTV footage made me realize that even water that looks shallow can still hide unexpected risks. By this point, I think you probably feel the same as I do, relieved that everything ended safely. Watching this really makes me think that checking the brakes before operating any machinery is extremely important. Maybe he himself didn't expect he would test the strength of the concrete floor in such an unexpected way. It looks like the gate greeted the girl in a way she definitely didn't see coming. When you feel unsafe, it's always better to turn around and take an alternative. You can see that even a strong gust of wind alone is enough to completely change the situation in front of us. Looking at this, I think the green cart is clearly not a suitable companion on the highway. Watching this part, I realized that even a small change in the rear wheel is enough to make things completely unpredictable. This moment really makes me think, if only that situation had never happened. After seeing this scene, I think both you and I would be more careful when driving through areas with strong flowing water. In your opinion, who needs to be more careful in this situation? Hopefully, this serves as a lesson for all of us to be more careful when crossing the road, especially near trucks. Looking at this, it almost feels like a new kind of fashion challenge, but this time, balance becomes the hardest part. Watching this scene, I honestly feel like the plane is hovering in mid-air, making us look twice. If you were in this situation, stepping out of the elevator like that, how would you react in that unexpected moment? You can see that sometimes pets, just because they're too excited, can create unexpected situations like this. Looking at this scene, I realize that hippos can appear in places we would never expect, like a gas station at night. You see, a swing might seem like something made just for kids, but nature always finds a way to make things more interesting. Looking at this, I also realize that bears can move much more flexibly than we think when navigating tight spaces like this. After watching these clips, what do you think is the most important factor for staying safe in everyday life? Skill, focus, or awareness? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to explore more unbelievable moments.